Perfect. Morning, everybody.
Morning.
Beautiful Tuesday to you all, even though it's pouring here and we need the rain, so it's okay. Um, we have a wonderful routine today. One of my favorite sandwiches is a BLTA, which is bacon, lettuce, tomato, and avocado. So I made a workout called BLTA, which is buys, legs, triceps, and abs. So in each of groups of four, there are four exercises encompassing those movements. So we are going to do a bunch of them. We're doing a set of four exercises at a time. There are four groups. We're doing each group four times, and we're doing 8 reps per exercise. That wasn't easy to say, but that's okay. And I will show you exactly what I need you to do, and it won't be bad. So, light weights, no weights, whatever weights you so desire is good. So the first exercise in group one will be full bicep curls. Try to get your elbows together where your pinkies are higher than your thumbs. So that's a full curl. Let your arms come all the way down straight before you start the next curl. We're then going to put the weights down and we're doing that sit to stand. Sit, stand, sit, stand for 8 repetitions. We're doing overhead triceps for 8 repetitions. And then we're doing hammer curls, which is 8 repetitions right here. Okay. Um, so we'll do all of that. And uh, yeah, it'll be fun. You'll see, it'll go fast. So I'll be counting to 8 a lot. And then we'll take a break after those four and move on to the second group, and then the third group, and then the fourth group, and then you'll be done with me for the day. So it'll be wonderful. Again, if anybody is new to this class, please, perfect form is much more important than how much weight you're lifting. Don't compromise your body to hurt yourself. If you find that the weights are too heavy on something you're doing, either put them down or use less of a weight. And no weights is absolutely good exercise because even simulating the movement makes the muscles work. So I don't want anybody to hurt themselves, and we never sacrifice form for weight. Okay. Serenity now. Okay, we're going to start with full bicep curls. Try to get your elbows pointed at your belly button. Pinkies are higher than our thumbs. Okay, we're going to do 8 of those. Here we go. 1, 2. And exercise slower is better. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. 8. Very nice. We're going to do that sit to stand. Sit to stand. If you don't feel comfortable getting in and out of your chair, just lift a knee or lift the other knee or lift both knees. And that's fine. With same kind of exercise. So we're going to do sit to stand for 8. Try not to use your arms. Just stand up using your legs. Here we go. 1 and sit. 2, 3, 4. Very nice. 5, 6, 7. One more. 8. Very nice. Excellent. We're going to do overhead triceps starting here, going straight up to the ceiling for 8. Elbows are pointed straight ahead. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like it. 6, 7. One more. 8. Very nice. Let's do hammer curls. Bring our arms up to 90 degrees only and putting them down. Here we go, people. Ready? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. We're going to round 2, full bicep curls for 8. Here we go. 1. Nice. Your form looks great, guys. 2, 3. Try not to swing your arms. Let them come down to a rest. 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. 8. And down. Sit to stand, people. Here we go. 1. If you can't do this, just lift a knee. 2. Great for balance here, people. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. 8. Very nice. Overhead triceps for 8. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. Hammer curls. Sitting up nice and tall. Bring your arms to 90 degrees. Ready? 1. Down. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Very nice. Round 3 coming up. Here we go. Full curls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put the weights down. Sit to stand. Here we go, people. 1, 2, 3. Good balance, people. 4, 5. You're doing great. 6, 7. One more. 8. Very nice. Overhead triceps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. Sitting up nice and tall. Hammer curls to 90 degrees. This is set number 3, right? Group 3? Yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last round of set number 1. Full curls for 8. 1. You got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. 8. Very nice. Last time, sit to stands. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. Overhead triceps. Last time you got to do those today. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sitting up nice and tall. Hammer curls for 8. Last time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. Little rest. And then we'll move on to group number 2. You did that really well. I'm very proud of you. Any questions, thoughts, ideas, concerns? Anything wants to ask any questions? Other than it's a monsoon here right now. So it's kind of cool. Well, we need it. We haven't had rain all summer. Yesterday it rained all day. Of course, I had to walk the dogs in that rain, and they decided they will not go to the bathroom in the rain. So I'm walking there and holding an umbrella. I'm an idiot. But that's it is what it is. Jane, go ahead.
Well, two things. Number one was it okay to use the weights when you're doing the sit to stand or not?
100%. 100%. Any weight just adds more difficulty to the.
Okay. And second, you missed the rain here. We've had to pump out the pool
I've heard you had a
innumerable
lot.
times.
Yeah.
Innumerable times.
Yeah, the difficulty with what we're having now is that the ground has been so dry
Yeah,
that
it's
the
not
rain is
absorbing
hitting,
it.
it's all flooding everything. So thank God I just renewed my flood insurance. I'm glad. Yeah.
And here it's the
get a
opposite.
photo, Ruda.
Yeah, don't laugh. Don't laugh. I got a pump or something. Any other questions, thoughts, ideas? Nothing, huh? Nothing. All right. Let's see what we got here. We got 64 people in the class. Go ahead, Elaine. Go ahead. Just unmute yourself, babe.
Just
There you
wanted
go.
to say that the sit to stand exercise is absolutely wonderful.
You know,
We-
thank you.
You use it always.
I always like to, and you know this by now, you've been with me long enough.
Yeah.
I like to do functional movements.
Really fun.
And so sit to stand, you forget how many times you get in and out of your chair each day or off the couch or out of driving a car. And it really requires you to have control of your body. And more important than all of that is really balance. As we start to advance in age, balance is key. And once we can master that, we can feel very independent and not dependent on people. We may wear depends, but we may not be dependent on people. So that's what it's about. Let's talk the next 4 exercises. So we're going to start only one weight, 2 if you want. I'm cutting my head off. We're doing Russian twists. First of all, our nose stays in line with the weight. We move to one side by turning our shoulders and then come to the other side by turning our shoulders. And we're doing 8 to each side. So that's 16. I will show you the next exercises as we go along. Let's do Russian twists, 8 to each side. So you're sitting kind of at the front of your chair, leaning back a little bit, one side, then the other. 16. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very nice. We're going to do skull crushers. One weight held up high, bring it right to your forehead and straight out. Here we go. 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. We're doing alternating leg-ins for 8. Bring one knee into your chest, keeping your toes back towards your head. Try to keep your toes in line with your knee. Put it back down on its heels. Then you bring the other leg in, back and forth, 4 on each leg. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. Very nice. From this same position, sitting at the front of your chair, hands underneath your chin, pulling from your belly button, we're doing crunches to a seated straight up position. 1, touch the chair and come back. 2, 3, try not to bounce off your chair. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice, guys. Let's go back to Russian twists. 16. The reason I want your nose in line with our weight is not just so you're doing this, but 1, it causes us to turn our shoulders. 2, gives us range of motion in our neck. Let's turn our heads. Here we go, people. 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Very nice, people. Skull crushers. Weight is up straight. Bring it to your forehead. You're sitting at the front of your chair, leaning back. Here we go. 1, 2. The only thing moving here is your elbows. 3, 4. I like it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. Alternating leg-ins, 4 on each leg. Sitting at the front of your chair, feet are out on their heels. Bring a knee into your chest, toes back to your head. Then the other leg, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. Go right into crunches from here. Pull from your belly button. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. Group number 3 of set number 2. Wow, it's not easy to keep track of. Here we go. 16 Russian twists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Very nice. Arms straight up. Skull crushing. Please don't crush your skull. Just bring it to your forehead. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. Alternating leg ins. Again, toes back to your head. 4 on each leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. Very nice. Hands under your chin, pulling from your belly button, crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. Last set of group number 2. Here we go. 16 Russian twists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very nice. Weight straight up at the sky, bringing it to your forehead, skull crushers. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. This time we're doing 8 leg ins on each leg, alternating back and forth. Total 16. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. Last exercise of group number 2, crunches for 8. Here we go. 1, 2. Again, pull from your belly button. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. 8. Very nice. End of group number 2. You're halfway done with this routine, guys. You're doing great. You're doing great. Cool. How is everybody feeling? Any questions, any thoughts, any ideas, any concerns, anything going on? Nothing. Crickets, Jane, crickets. That's what we got. I'm sorry, I lied. It's now 66 people in the class. We're doing great. You're doing great. I'm so proud of all of you. It's wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. If you have a question, don't be bashful. Please feel free to ask. It's my pleasure to answer any and all.
One
Go
question.
ahead. Go ahead, I.
Is your pickleball competition online, if not on the air?
It's on Pickleball TV, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be on CBS
Woo-hoo.
on Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure which, but I'll let you know for sure. But it's definitely on Pickleball TV for sure. This was the last weekend of the regular season that just passed.
Yeah.
We ended up in 5th place. We were trying to get to 4th. We lost a match that we should have won, which would have allowed us to be 4th. But that's okay. We're going to Dallas. We're the highest rated team in Dallas, which means we get to pick our opponent. And so we've already
That's
done
helpful.
that. Yeah. And then we are playing on Saturday and Sunday. So I'm flying to Dallas on Friday and I'm coming home on Sunday night.
Wow.
And then I get ready to go to California where the same thing occurs. We'll probably be the 5th ranked team out of the 8 because that's how we finished. And then number 1 gets to pick their first choice, 2 gets to pick their choice. Nobody wants to play us because we've beaten all of these teams. And yeah, it looks like we probably end up playing Columbus, Ohio. And if we come in the top 4 of Newport, then we go to New York for the overall team championship. So
Wonderful.
yeah, it's all good.
Exciting.
It's good. Elise joined me, as I told you. It wasn't as glamorous as it sounds. There's a lot of downtime. There's a lot of me on call for the players, waiting for them to say, I need you for this or that.
Yeah.
And so I almost felt guilty about us going out to dinner, but we had a good time anyway, so I don't care. And it was nice. It was nice to have her with me,
It's
to
terrific. It's
see
terrific.
exactly what I do. Yeah.
Congratulations, really.
Thank you,
Big
sweetheart.
deal.
Appreciate it. Thank
Hey,
you.
hey,
Thank you.
Paul, hey, Paul,
Go ahead, Ted.
I was doing some channel surfing the other night and came across Major League Pickleball.
That's the
that's
name of
it?
that's it. That is.
Yeah, I think it was somewhere near SNY. Okay, thank you.
Yep. It's called Major League Pickleball. There's two groups giving you a pickleball lesson. There's the PPA, which is the Professional Pickleball Association, and MLP, which is Major League Pickleball. MLP is team play. PPA is individual play. That's like, according to tennis, like Wimbledon or the US Open. Everybody plays for themselves. And both of those groups are organized and run by a group called UPA, which is United Pickleball Association. And all the players are playing in this. I think they have in between MLP and the next PPA event after New York, they have about an hour before the tournament starts. So they're on the go all the time. But we're dealing with the oldest person on our team, if you're not including me, is a 33-year-old player. And most of them are 25 to 28, somewhere in there. And all the teams are made up like that. The youngest player on one of the teams, a 13-year-old girl, Elsie Hendershot. She's phenomenal. The best young boy on the team is a 15-year-old kid whose name is Tama. So everybody chants Tama time when he's playing. It's very cute. It's a lot of fun. Let's do the next 4 exercises. First exercise is what we call elbow back curls. Weights are hanging here. We're going to bring our elbows back, but the weights stay in front of us. So from the side, it looks like this. Elbows go back, weights stay in front. We're going to do 8 of those. Here we go. 1, 2. Reason we do this is it works the muscle belly. 3. That's the middle of the muscle. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. We're doing turn and reach, which is where we're going to turn our shoulders, reach with the front hand, then go to the other side. Turn and reach. We're doing that times 2, 16. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. We're going to pick up our weights if you're using them. Elbows are high, chest is towards our knees. Bring our arms straight back. So from the side, it looks like this, straight back. We're going to work our triceps for 8. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put the weights down. We're doing marching. Opposite arm, opposite leg comes up. Opposite arm, opposite leg. We're doing 16 steps on each, or total of 16, 8 on each leg. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very nice. Right back to elbow back curls for 8. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. Turn and reach for 16. Here we go. Alternating sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. Kickbacks. Elbows are high, chest towards your knee, kicking it back. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excuse me, that's my phone. I'm getting rid of it. There we go. Get out of here. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Got it. Cool. All right. After kickbacks, we're doing marching for 16. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Very nice. Let's go right back to elbow back curls. You guys are doing great. This is third set of group number 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. Turn and reach, people. You're getting there. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kickbacks for 8. You're doing great. Elbows high, chest towards your knees, straight back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. 16 marching steps. You're getting there, people. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very nice. Last group, last sets of group number 3. Elbow back curls. 8. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. Weights are down. Turn and reach. 8 on each side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Good. Last time you got to do kickbacks today. Elbows high, chest forward. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. Last exercise of group number 3. Here we go, marching. Ready? 1, 2, opposite arm, opposite leg. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You did it. You finished 3 groups so far. 1 group to go. That's all it is. 1 group. You got this. And we're right on time. We're doing great. We're doing great. Serenity now. It's all good. Any questions, thoughts, ideas, concerns, anything anybody wants to ask, anything anybody wants to say? Is there anybody out there? Go ahead.
Paul,
Go ahead.
now class 2 weeks ago, so I don't know if you'd remember. I remember it was a great class. They always are, but that one, we did some leg exercises, I guess, that we don't typically do. One of them, I think we were sitting with our legs like sort of straight out ahead of us, and it was like a scissor thing, maybe.
Yeah, just crisscrossing your
Things
leg.
like that, yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, somehow I strained, sprained, pulled, whatever you call it, like a muscle in my left glute.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Great question.
Okay, I was really out of commission, but I'm doing much better now. But I was kind of curious about your perspective.
Absolutely. The glute muscles that protect when you're doing that kind of movement are twofold. There are 2 muscles, glute medius and piriformis. So it's not the one on the outside called the gluteus maximus. It's the one right underneath that called the gluteus medius. And there's
Okay,
actually one underneath that called the gluteus minimus, but that's not what we're talking about. The gluteus medius and the piriformis muscle crisscross directly over the sciatic nerve. So
okay,
here's the stretch for it. Cross your leg over, hands on the outside of your knee, and pull your knee to the opposite shoulder. So you're pulling across and you
okay.
feel it right in your tush. That's the stretch for that.
So it's down the whole thing. It was pretty extensive there for a while, but and everything you said makes sense. It's not. It feels now like it's sort of just a little bit sore.
Yeah, just keep doing that exercise that I just showed you.
But
And you
tell
can
me,
do it on both sides, not an issue.
okay. It feels to me. I notice it mostly when I'm sitting. So
Yeah, sitting puts the most pounds of pressure on our back.
So I'm putting.
And that's why it's important for us to do those sit to stand kind of
Yes.
movements,
And-
because we need to get our body engaged to start moving after
I
that.
did the marching one standing today. That was more comfortable, but
Perfect.
it feels like it's right around that thing that I think a lot of people call the sits bone.
Yes,
Does that make
exactly right.
sense?
Of
Okay.
course.
Okay.
And that's called the ischium, it would technically
Ah,
and it's
okay.
what you're sitting on.
Okay.
I
And-
think I
and-
made a joke the other day, which was I saw something on Facebook, and it was a woman saying, teaching my husband how to walk again after he's been sitting on the toilet for 4 hours looking at his phone and trying to get up, and he was walking like this because he lost all the feeling in his leg.
Right.
All right,
So
let's do
with that
group.
stretching though, could I just ask, do I just do it once each side? Do I hold
I would do it
or-
2 or 3 times on each side, and you can overdo it, so you can do it as many times as you need.
Okay, great. Thank you.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Okay. We're down to our last group of 4 exercises. The first one is going to have 4 different parts to it, a different part each time we do it. I'll explain that when we go. We're going to do weighted calf raises, which means we put the weights on the end of our knee and go up on our tippy toes. Okay. We're doing horizontal triceps, back of our fists are together, arms go straight out to the side and back. And then we're doing Elise crunches, where we crunch and lift a knee, put it down, crunch and lift the other knee, 8 total, 4 on each leg. Yes, we're gonna have some fun. So, first exercise, hammer curls, 8 of them. We've done it already today. Hammer curls. Here we go. 8 of them. 1, 2, only come to 90 degrees. 3, 4, 5, 6, doing good. 7, 8. Very nice. Put the weights right on the end of your knees if you're using them. We're going up on our tippy toes for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. Back of your fists are together. We're going straight out with our arms. Only thing moving really is your elbows. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. 8. Very nice. Release crunches. Sitting at the front of your chair, leaning back. Crunch and lift a knee. Crunch and lift the other knee. 8 total, 4 on each leg. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is an effective exercise because when we do a crunch alone, we're working the upper abs. When we do the leg-ins, we're doing the lower abs. When we do it together, we're working upper and lower abs. So that's what it's about. Second exercise that we're doing for our arms is starting at 90 degrees
My Google.
and bringing it right to our shoulders. For 8. Here we go. Please mute yourself if you're talking and we can hear you. Here we go. 1,
Doing fine.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. Weights on the end of your knees. Calf raises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. Back of our fists together. Horizontal triceps. 1, 2. You're almost done. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. 8. Very nice. Elise crunches is next. Sitting at the front of your chair. Crunch and lift a knee. Crunch and lift another knee. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice, people. Here we go. Third set of group number 4. We're doing elbow back curls. 8 of them. Here we go. 1. Remember, the weight stays in front of you. Elbows go back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. Weights on the end of our knees. Calf raises. Here we go. 1, 2. Get up on your tippy toes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. Back of your fists are together. Horizontal triceps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. Elise crunches. Sitting at the front of your chair. Again, 8 total, 4 on each leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You've got 4 exercises to go. Make them your best 4. Here we go, people. Full curls. Last time, 8 of them. Here we go. 1, you got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. Very nice. Weights on the end of your knees, calf raises for 8. 1, 2, good job. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. Back of your fists are together. Horizontal triceps. Last time you're doing this, make it your best one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. And the last exercise of the day, Elise crunches. 8 of them. Pull from your belly button. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. You did it, people. 16 exercises, 4 sets of every single exercise. You knocked it out of the park. You did great. Very, very proud of all of you. Any questions, any thoughts, any concerns, any ideas? If so, I'll stay on for a minute.